Hey guys, Curtis here from Varda and RideValeMount.com. We're up in Allen Creek today. It's Saturday, January 4th, 2014. We're just across from the cabin site on a bit of a southeast facing slope, so almost over top of the highway, just on the edge of the caribou closure up here. Quite a difference from yesterday. Yesterday we were in Chapel Creek in the height of snow. We found up to a 2-meter snowpack. So just in this one location here, we're only sitting at 90 centimeters, so very, very shallow snowpack. And within that snowpack, as we're reading in the bulletin, we've got some persistent weak layers. A couple of them, they're sitting in the mid-pack. We've got some loose density snow up top of here, and then a bit of a stiffer mid-pack. But what I'm concerned about on this, in this east-facing aspect here, is this stuff down here, this really loose, sugary basal layer. And we're talking about that quite a bit in the bulletins. Some of the professionals are seeing these run to ground on steeper aspects, and that's a meter slab running all the way to ground. And if you're involved in that avalanche, it's not going to be a lot of fun. So the takeaway point from this stuff is probe around in the snow. You can feel this. As we're walking through this snow, our boots sinking in, and once we get to this lower layer, we're sinking up to our waist. As we start seeing that sort of stuff, as we're walking around, when we step off our snowmobile, if it's solid, that ends up really sugar, really weak, we all of a sudden fall through or punch through the snow. That's something that we really need to, it should raise our guard. We have strong over weak, and this is a potential for a big nasty avalanche. We're going to go dig around a bit more on some other aspects today. Hopefully we can show you some more video. But if you don't see me again, just take this stuff into consideration. You've got a big slab sitting on some really weak stuff with a shallow snowpack. Really easy to trigger. So we've moved over to a northerly aspect now. We're still sitting in tree line, although we've moved to a 2-meter snowpack. That's over 110 centimeters over the pit we previously just showed you. And that was within a matter of 20 minutes. So as we're traveling on snowmobiles, we cover a lot of terrain and we cover a lot of different snowpacks. You can get this information simply by pulling out your probe. You don't have to dig a big hole into the snow. But by moving over to this northerly aspect, we've doubled our snowpack, persistent weak layers, potentially have moved deeper into the snow. Now we're dealing with a completely different avalanche problem. And as we drive around our snowmobiles throughout the day, we're doing this many times. We're moving aspects, we're moving elevations, we're moving snowpacks. It's really important to pull out your probe, gain some local knowledge of what we're riding on. For instance, in this profile on the northerly aspect, we found the December 9th surface hoar layer on a really stiff bed surface. Produced a hard compression test result, so it's not that big a deal down here in the trees, although we could propagate quite a large slab here. It's a 75 centimeter slab. If we were to tickle this in a smaller area over a rock or a tree on a really steep aspect, we could have quite a sizable slab coming down on us. So the takeaway from this is as we're moving around, we cover a lot of terrain up here and we cover a lot of different snowpacks. The snow is going to be extremely variable as we're putting around. Take out your probe, dig around, see what you see, gain some clues as you're riding. What this is going to do, it's not going to take away from your day of riding. It's going to give you some more confidence to either push the terrain, or if you need to, you're going to ease back a bit that day and stick to simple terrain. So remember, we want to come out here with all of our proper gear, our shovels, our transceivers, our probes. We want to check it before we're riding. We want to know the bulletin from avalanche.ca, even talk to some locals, see how the snow conditions are doing. Most of all, ride safe.